everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Killed Cheese.
Boop. Boop.
Little short one today.
No short one today.
Got it. My story today is another That Eagle 5950 story. It's called Doll Eyes.
Then he did another story, or she, or whatever.
Yes. I know, we've done, I think, a couple of those maybe.
Okay. Doll eyes.
Doll Eyes.
I wonder what that could be about.
Probably not doll eyes.
Probably not. A cow.
Maybe.
Meowing.
That would be something.
Also flying in the sky. Cows fly. You know that?
I did not know that.
Now you know. You're welcome.
No, thank you for that valuable information.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
All right, get into it. Have a good night. Stay safe. My last passenger exits the car and slams the door, ignoring my goodbye, engrossed in her phone. Alrighty then, I mumble, rating her and opening my map back up. I check the time, and I still have time for one last ride before I should head home for some sleep. I set my signal to available and just wait. My last drop-off was for college dorms, so if I wait a little bit, I'm sure I'll get another. It's Friday night. Everyone's out. I'm tapping my red-painted fingers on my wheel when I see her. A teenage girl standing on the sidewalk under a street light. She's small, maybe 5 feet, large brown eyes with a thick dark lash, blonde hair pulled back in a braid, and a cardigan covering her shoulders. She has a small brown purse in her hands. She looks like a doll.
There you go.
And she looked anxious. I pulled up a little and rolled down my window. Hey, hun, you okay? I ask. Oh, yes, I am. She looks down the road, waiting for my ride.
Okay.
Are they late? I ask her. She's quiet as she stares down the empty street. Yes, I suppose they are, she whispers.
Whispers. Okay.
Yes, I suppose they are. I'm sorry. She seems scared, and I can't decide if she's scared because of the person or because of their absence. I can wait with you if you'd like, I tell her, putting my status as unavailable on the app. Oh, you don't need to. I'm sure I'll manage, she says shakily. It's no problem. We've already spoken more than me and my last passenger, and I was with her for 20 minutes. I could use the company. Come on in, I tell her, unlocking my door.
Stranger danger? Hello?
Well, at least she's a woman. At least it's like...
still fucking stranger danger.
It's still a little weird. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, guys, just don't. She pauses, then slowly climbs in. She seems familiar to me. Her small frame and blonde hair, very reminiscent of my sister when we were her age about 10 years ago. When I see her dress up close, it has little flowers all over it. The blush color of the flowers matches her cardigan. Your outfit is cute, very vintage. I love it, I say, handing her a water bottle. She smiles small and mumbles something that sounds like thank you. We sit in silence for a few minutes before her voice squeaks. You have pretty eyes. They're very green, like an olive, she says shyly. Oh, thank you. I made them myself, actually. I wink at her. Fuck.
There you go. Good job.
She laughs softly and looks back at the road. It's been about 15 minutes. Do you want to call them? I ask her. I don't have a phone, and I don't know the number, she tells me. Do you know where it is that you need to go? I ask her. She looks at me and nods. How about I take you? I do it for a living anyways, I offer.
Yeah. I don't like this. Not at all. No.
Oh, that's so nice of you, but I don't have any money to pay you with, she stammers. It's on me. Consider it my Good Samaritan act for the day. I pull up my GPS app. Go ahead and put in your address here. She methodically punches in the information. Can I ask you a question? She asks me. Sure, I respond. Why are you being so nice to me? She asks, slowly turning to me. I smile sadly. You seem familiar to me. I think you remind me of my sister. She lives far away from me now. She got married and has kids. I miss her so much, and I would never want her waiting alone outside in the dark. A lot of creeps out at night. I pull up the GPS map. Only 15 minutes away. Not bad at all. She seems to accept that as an answer. She leans back and gets comfortable in her seat. You're a nice sister, she tells me quietly. I put the car in drive as I pull out onto the road. I definitely try to be, I respond. We let the radio fill the silence as we drive through the area I'm not super familiar with. The very manicured trees start getting more scraggly as we turn down the dark curve of the street. The app says 2 minutes away. So I finally ask her, "Where am I taking you?" I ask her. She doesn't respond as we pull up to iron gates. I slow down and lean forward, trying to see where we ended up. "Is this?" I begin. "Thank you for the ride. You're a very nice person. I like nice people," she tells me, patting my hand. "You're welcome," I say slowly, looking at her in my passenger seat. I stop the car and she unbuckles her seatbelt. "I'm Mary Ann, by the way," she says. I smile back at her. "Sadie, it was nice to meet you, Mary Ann," I tell her. "It was a nice drive. Thank you again for the ride home," she beams. "Home?" I ask, looking up at the rusted sign that has weathered over the years. "Goodbye, Sadie." She steps out of the car, waves at me through the window, and walks past the sign that I've been staring at. Sanitarium. And then I finally realize where I recognize her from. She doesn't remind me of my sister. She was on the news. She murdered her 2 sisters in cold blood and took their eyes as souvenirs. They were calling her the Doll Eyes Killer. When they asked her why she did it, she looked at them confused before speaking. "Because they weren't nice," she said matter-of-factly. I'm still staring at her slack-jawed when she looks over her shoulder at me and winks.
So be careful who you pick up too.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be a murderer who kills people and takes their eyes, but
That's
why is she
insane.
why is she not in jail?
What does sanitarium mean?
I don't know.
Hold on.
She's Googling it.
Sanitarium. Historic term for a specialized medical facility, often hospital, that focus on treatment and care of individuals with long-term illnesses or those who
Mental hospital.
needing convalescence.
The mental hospital. What it sounds like. Interesting.
Particularly associated with facilities that treated tuberculosis before the advent of okay, interesting. All right, cool. Weird. That was a interesting story.
What's the comments? Let's see.
I love this so much. I'd love to read more from this world.
Well.
I love your stories. Easy to read.
Well,
fun little twists.
Crazy.
Love your story. Wondering if I could use it on my channel.
Well, we are. Hello.
She said, yes, that's fine. Or they said, yes, that's fine. Just please credit my username, which we always do. Of course. Loved it and awesome story. Cool.
Well, everybody, that was a interesting one.
That was an
I wasn't
interesting
expecting
one.
that.
And it was like, I don't know what I was expecting because at the beginning it says she looked like a doll. And I was like, is she going to actually like be a doll? But no, she was like the doll eye killer. That's insane.
Weird.
That is really weird.
But alrighty. Well, everybody, it's been a fun day. We will see y'all next time.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.